Portage Mule checking back in. We're up at Crooked Lake now in September of 2022. We've already portaged in, and this is our second day fishing on the lake. We've narrowed in on a good spot with running water that we fished at previously, and we're just adjusting our technique a bit to adapt to the changing conditions. In case you missed the video of the first couple days, there's a link in the description. And I'll have to reintroduce ourselves. We got Rob on the bass.
Boom, boom, boom.
And Ben in the tree. However, before we get to the good stuff, my first task every morning is waking Rob up.
Wake up, it's time to go fishing. No, they're waiting for us.
Good morning. Today is Monday. I think the 19th. Not quite sure. But it's early in the morning. As you saw, Ben woke me up and asked me where the fish were. And I said they were sleeping, which I think is true. I think fish do sleep. But we used our jet boil for the first time and made some hot chocolate, and it is true, it boils in less than a minute. Going out for walleye this morning. We didn't have any rain last night, which was nice. Hopefully give things a chance to dry out. Paddling to our spot, which has changed considerably since June. Oh, look at that. It's like right there. If you were born in the 70s, bald eagles were on the endangered species list. And so as a kid, you never saw them. So it's still pretty amazing to see a bald eagle flying around. And quite a few of them up here. They're a majestic and regal bird. I don't know if you can see him sitting over there or not, but he's sitting on the treetop. Still all alone on the lake. I'm gonna try this hot chocolate and see if it's still really hot. Oh yeah. That's good. It's even nicer in my little Scotty holder there. If you can see that. Ben and I are debating whether or not we leave Friday or Saturday. For those that didn't know, Ben and I are expecting our second canoe. It is at the Canadian Water Outfitters waiting for us. It's another Northwind 20. So we'll have twins. They are twins 1 year apart, but they are from the same mother and father. Some of you may say, well, what do you need two canoes that are exactly the same for? Well, that's because we take the 3 trips up here, May, June, and September. And the June trip has been kind of reserved for just Ben and I. But the May and September trip, we would like to bring a couple of people with us each time to experience the Boundary Waters. And this way we have all of the gear and everything ready, so there's no need to try to figure out what they need and things like that. You know, we never named this boat. I guess we need help naming our boats. We will choose one of the first 3 names that's left in the comments. As you guys take a look here off my left, there's a little island with an area we used to pass through, and that was called Dragonfly Island. Alley, geez, sorry. Ben's correct. Dragonfly Alley. And we named it that because as we would go through there, dragonflies would just fly back and forth and all over the place. And now you can see there's grass and rocks, so it's not passable. But we would go through there in June because we would have mosquitoes and different bugs that were around us. And as we would go through, we'd pick up a dragonfly or two that would almost fly with us until we got to our spot. And they would just sit there and eat all the bugs around us. So they became allies of ours in the war against mosquitoes. You're to blame. You give mosquitoes a bad name.
Little guy.
That's awesome though.
First cast. First fish of the morning.
I mean, that's what's crazy is them little guys go for such a big plopper.
First cast, first fish.
Bait stealer. Well, we got second fish of the morning. I feel like we should be down just a little further.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fish. Small. Bass. Come on. Ah, for Pete's sake. That was quite the ordeal. Oh my gosh, that's a fish. That was on a rock again. It's a pretty decent sized bass, I think.
First double of the day.
No, nice. Please be your walleye for you. He's a good fighter too, huh?
Oh, net. you. Up. Okay.
Got it.
Got it.
Nice walleye. It's a big fat smallie.
Oh man.
19 inches. Maybe a little longer because I got his mouth open, but yeah, I mean, he's got to be, I don't have the scale, but, and there you go.
There we go.
How big is he? He's got to be a 20.
I don't even want to put him on the thing right now. Just
Oh,
in
don't
case.
then. Put him on the stringer first.
Yeah.
Your stringer's up front on your, on the, can you reach
Gotcha.
it up there?
Yeah.
Man, he's got good color too. Maybe we have to do walleye for breakfast.
No.
We can always do pancakes and eggs and bacon for dinner.
About 20 and a half. We keep our walleye live on a stringer as we fish, but this will serve as a PSA to keep a close eye on them as they're easy targets in the water. Dude, another one just swam right up to him.
Another walleye?
Yeah.
Look.
After this, we shortened the length of the stringer and kept the fish closer to the boat, which seemed to help as this never happened again.
Thought I was getting hit too. Oh, I did. Don't lose my leech, please. Just stop moving. Stop moving and I'll save you. Not this again. Small little guy. This is I think it's a bass.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
What does it do with bass and me? Ooh.
Good. Big.
Oh, a little 18-incher. And he's off. Are you giving me only the leeches that catch bass? So Ben has developed a hybrid leech that is a seeks out the bass. He'll be a millionaire because of it. So on the leech here, as you can see, they've got this sucker on the top. The bigger one, that's their head, and the little one's on their tail. I just kind of like to get them laid out and get it right below their head, but look at them just go crazy. That's what you want them doing. Again, just a little glow in the dark jig. 3, that's a 1/4 ounce. Oh, yep, he's getting ready to jump. Well, they call me the Bass Master. Oh yeah, he's a pole bender. I feel like he's going to try to jump right by you and say hi. He's a big old log. Oh, he ain't done yet. Come on, big boy. He is a monster. Yeah. Smallmouth. Oh, wow. Look at that. Big old smallies out here, just catching them on the jig and the leech. Oh, I think he's around 18. Whew. Just letting that jig hit the bottom, and then I'm lifting it up. We've got enough current here in the river that it's just kind of floating above with that 1/4 ounce. But they must like the glow in the dark, where the walleyes are liking the greens and the yellows. Excuse me. I think it's the perfect time for a kind bar. I do speak about kind bars quite often, so if you're listening, kind bar, you can send us some of the chocolate ones. Moving in the right direction. Oh. There you go. Look at that little guy, he's cute. Nice little walleye. Okay, well, here is the northern slayer. And there's a northern. Small one. You want to spit it? You don't even want to. You can spit it out. Man, he's making a mess back here. Don't get there.
After a few hours of fishing and having one on the stringer, we returned to camp for breakfast and to do some shoring. Well, this morning for breakfast, we're having some pinewood smoked bacon. We're having pinewood smoked pancakes. We already ate our pinewood smoked eggs.
We think we're onto something with this.
Not a lot of people are pine smoking stuff. I think we're starting something.
For those out there who are smoking aficionados, we are not necessarily on purposely trying to pine smoke everything.
Rob's got his signature mint chocolate chip pancakes going now.
Andy's mint chips.
Andy's mint chips. We only had one egg break on us somehow on the way in, but it was just a crack of the shell. I don't know, whatever that interior membrane is, but that didn't break, so it wasn't running everywhere. We cooked it and ate it. It's fine. Oh, I almost forgot. The best part of every breakfast. Coffee. And not instant coffee. Percolator. Got a little 3-cup percolator from GSI. Rob doesn't drink coffee, so it's the perfect size for me. It's about, it says 3 cups, but it's 2 of these. You want to try some coffee?
If you have a white chocolate mocha latte,
I just had my last one.
I'll pass.
Can I interest you in salted caramel iced frappuccino?
Oh, I would go for that.
I'm out.
I guess I gotta be faster with my order.
Yeah, sorry. That was the last one. Bugs haven't been too bad. Mosquitoes early morning and then just before sunset. Last night it probably got down to 50 degrees, so there weren't many mosquitoes when we actually got into the tent, but you know, it's better than them chasing us around all day. We've seen a couple bald eagles, and there's a pair of swans that have stayed in this bay the whole time. They're still there right now. I'm looking at them. That's pretty cool. Every now and then they take off and sounds like they're just slapping the water.
Oh, look at this one.
The most active thing around here have been the squirrels. Thanks. Which is pretty cool. They climb up these trees, these pine trees. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. All the way to the top. And then they bite the pine cones and then throw them off. And it'll just start raining pine cones. And it seems like they work in teams because there's some squirrels on the ground that collect the pine cones, and there's one squirrel up at the top that throws them. So just be advised, if you come in September, wear the proper headwear so you don't get hit.
They have pretty good aim.
They have really good aim.
Looks like Steven's back.
I don't like these seagulls being here.
Did you introduce him to Steven?
I don't think this is Steven Seagull, but
Well, that might be him over there.
Yeah.
One of them.
Every time we start eating, they think they're gonna get a free meal, which probably means they're being fed. But it was pretty cool. They were around us when we were fishing yesterday, and a bald eagle came by, and they left very quick. Just filling the super solar shower. They say it can reach temperatures up to 100 and some odd degrees, which I don't believe, but it does get pretty hot. Just leave it out in the sun for a few hours with the black side up. In mid-afternoon, you're gonna be ready for a shower. This much water is pretty heavy. The top of it is reinforced, but just think about that before you pick the perfect tree limb and find out that it won't support, I don't know, 30 pounds. Now I know we're gonna catch some slack for bringing this shower, and we've gone without it on several trips and swam in the lake when we needed to rinse off, but it is a great addition around camp. A full bag like this can easily do 2 quick showers, and the nozzle has a pinch point to control the rate of flow. This also is super helpful at the end of the trip to wash dishes with. Just remember to be at least 200 feet away from the shore when washing yourself or dishes to allow the soil to break down the bacteria before the water re-enters the lake.
So we finished lunch at the, breakfast lunch a little while ago. Gonna come back out here and see if we can catch another walleye to make our dinner complete. Earlier we caught a bunch of smallmouth, a northern, and Ben caught that real nice 20.5-inch walleye.
21 inch.
21 inch.
It grew.
He says it grew. We're up here in Crooked Lake. The fishing is considerably different since June, but nevertheless it's been good so far. If you ever want to know exactly where we're going, just get a hold of us. We'll put you on the places that we go so you can try the same techniques or some of your own and see how you do.
Drop it. Not the anchor, the base.
Boom, boom, boom. Mm-mm.
Hoping for a reprieve from the smallmouths, it was anything but that for Rob, and he was back in action with his miniature friends.
That's what I want.
Smallmouth. Walleye.
Nice.
Double?
That's a fish.
I don't know what I'm caught on here.
It's a bass. Man, I'll tell you what.
You love those things.
When you're done out there catching dinner, I'll take a leech.
Yeah, hold on. Got it. There you go.
17.
He's about 18 and a half.
Well, we'll see what the black and yellow eye does. Have a leech, please.
I didn't get your picture.
I'm not trying to show those off.
Would you send your bass down here?
I quit. This feels like a walleye.
Is it a keeper?
No. Let's move. I can't handle this.
How big is that bass?
A little bigger than the last one.
All right.
This is a walleye. Hybrid. Oh, you got my leech. I'm going to get it back. Nope, I guess you swallowed. Well, you'd think we'd be having a Bassmasters Classic here.
If you can't tell, we're not using the fish finder this time. We're using Rob's intuition. How's that going?
Well, the fish finder doesn't find bass or walleye, it just finds fish.
And what do you find?
I find bass. I know one thing that'll get these little bass out of here, though. A big northern. So let's see if we can't drum up a northern to scare them all out of here.
How about a small walleye? This little guy. That little black and chartreuse jig. Save my leech. Got him. Gotta call it.
The northern.
How big?
I mean, pretty decent.
Did you switch out? You're not using copper magic?
I'm using one that's copper on one side, orange on the other. Oh, it's a smallmouth.
Oh, what?
That's a smallmouth.
So you even called it wrong.
I wouldn't have thought it. And he just got off. I wouldn't have thought a smallmouth would have hit that.
Yeah, I got your bass. Yep. That time.
Well, I'd say this is a bust right now. Buddy, you hooked this one in the good spot.
We get a lot of misses with the whopper plopper, and we're not sure why. We can see the fish strike them. We think it's either because they're just small fish and they're not hooking up, or they're just hitting the bubbles behind the fish. But we don't know. If you've researched this, please let us know.
There's a fish.
Nice. It's a walleye.
Yep, it's a walleye.
Nice fish. Real nice.
I barely have him hooked.
What do you want?
Then yeah, let's do the net. I barely have him, I think.
Gotcha.
Nice. All right, you wanna?
Want?
You keep him or no?
We don't need them.
We don't. Okay. You can send that back then, and so you're saying you'll share with me then?
Yeah. Yeah. Barely hooked, man.
Got it? I'll tell you what, I gave him a 7.5 for that entry.
That was nice.
Yeah, he went in with,
No splash.
that was Greg Louganis.
Here we go. Oh, smaller. Nice. With a vengeance. All right. Well, apparently they know how to knock the hooks out of their mouth by ramming the boat.
I am blessed, that's all I know. Come rain or shine, I feel at home. The morning and the evening light.
Fish on.
Some wouldn't stay, but we just might. We're at one, that's all I feel. The waters shine, it only is.
I didn't see. Could you?
No,
Just look around, it's nature's room.
Yeah.
Perfect place for Portage Mule. If I can't see the path that leads to a better place that I could stay, I'll see it through. Just me and my canoe, and friends around to help me on the way.
I
I think so. Not a smallmouth.
Sometimes the world can seem so dark,
Nice walleye?
Yeah.
and we need time to use our
Nice walleye.
I'm never down when we're at home, and home's wherever we should.
Caught him right in the upper lip.
If I can't see
We're not keeping him right now because we got plenty for dinner. Man, look at that guy.
I'll see it, just me and my.
So we just finished cooking. I should say Rob just finished cooking. But when we get back to camp after fishing, typically I clean the fish and get it all ready, and Rob will start manning the fire. But today we're trying a different spice. This is the Shore Lunch Cajun spice, and it's got some kick to it. You don't taste it immediately, but it's kind of got an afterburner on it, and it's hot, but it's really good. We made that, some mac and cheese, and our little toast points. What's for dessert, Rob?
S'mores.
S'mores for dessert. Well, we had a good day fishing. Got the walleye count up to 9. Got the smallmouth count up to about 1 million. As long as you count smallmouth bass that are under 6 inches. But it's always good when we can be throwing fish back, which is what we were doing today. We caught the 2 we need. That's plenty for Rob and I. The wood that we have is still wet from the days of rain that came before us, and it's making the fire really hard. We wish Dustin was here with his flint to keep it going. We just have to be on the hunt for smaller kindling. The larger logs that are a couple inches thick, 2 inches thick, are wet all the way through. Some of the smaller stuff, little deadfall branches, that kind of thing, have dried out. Rob and I were just talking. It's a little hot, and we like some wind, but you almost never see it this calm. I'm hoping that you can see just how calm this is in every direction. There is just, I mean, that's a postcard right there. There is no wind in any direction from our little bay. There's also no walleye in it. At least not that we found. I want to be very clear to Siri. And who's your phone that you talking to? Does it have a name? Alexa?
No.
Just Google?
Google.
We want to be very clear to all autocorrect software writers. This is a Portage Mule. We are Portage Mule. Please correct it. It's very annoying.